A few weeks ago, my friends over at Edelkrone were kind enough to send me their slide action bundle. And this thing is seriously so cool. It includes the Slide V2, 2 head ones, 2 turntable boards, and some pieces to put it all together. Now these aren't your typical sliders or electronic turntables. This is a completely modular system, meaning you can change it for what's needed for each shot. You can start out simple with just the slider for your camera, or you can use just the head one to spin a product. Or you can also combine the slider and the head one for sliding and panning movements. But if you want the most control, you can put everything together to get sliding, panning, and tilting shots all in one motion. And I'll even let you in on a little secret. If you put this on a tripod and kind of tilt the tripod, you can even get some vertical movement in there as well. Now, the vertical movement is actually one of the biggest upgrades that they have made from the original Slider 1. It can carry up to around 5 pounds, which can hold most mirrorless and DSLR setups. But hands down, my favorite part about this entire system is the app. I thought it was gonna be super complex and hard to kind of understand and get my head around, but that was not the case. You simply just plug in some LPE6 batteries into each module. Then once you go ahead and plug in the batteries into the modules and you open up the Edelkrone app, they will almost instantly appear, and then you just select each one, click group and connect, and boom, you are ready to start filming. Once you make it to this screen, you simply just move your camera where you want it to start. So let's say I'm gonna slide it to the left and maybe pan down a little bit. And also pan it to the right. And then once you have your camera in your starting position, you simply just click and hold on the pose 1. Then from here, you're gonna wanna move your camera to where you want it to end. So let's say I'm gonna slide it all the way to the right, pan it to the left. Then once again, I'm gonna go ahead and hold down the pose 2 button. And what this has done is created keyframes, you know, just like your editing software. And then from there, you can adjust the speed of the movement, and if you want it to ease in and out or be a more linear movement. And then from there, you can just simply click on the pose and the camera will go straight there. This gear is super fun. I've been messing around with it for the past few weeks and I've gotten a handful of shots, but I haven't even scratched the surface with what is possible with it. The application for a tool like this is really endless. Whether you shoot product videos, real estate, interviews, whatever your niche is, I think this could definitely elevate your work. Something that I found really fun was using it for stop motion. Typically with stop motion, your camera is stuck on a tripod, so it was really fun to kind of break that limitation using this. Another fun and more unique way of using this is actually putting the product on top of it instead of the camera. You can see here that I put this Celsius bottle on top of the modules and then recorded a clip of it pushing into the camera while rotating. After some simple masking, you get a really cool and dynamic shot. So who is this for? Well, if you're like me and you create your content all alone, then this is like an extra set of hands. Or if you're also just looking to elevate your work and get more dynamic movements, then this would be a great addition to your workflow. But like I said, I've barely scratched the surface, so I suggest checking out Edelkrone's Instagram or YouTube to check out some amazing shots that have been captured using these modules. If you do want to check out the Edelkrone Action Slider, there will be a link in the description, but that's it from me. Thanks for watching.